po, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Andito naman po yung mga tambalang magkukuyang from west to east. Kapatiran para sa bayan.
Yes.
Siguro wala ako nung nakaraan, so I bid my last respect to our, siyempre, a friend, a mentor, a brother, Kuya Jojo Narciso. So, kahit let's pause for a while para pag-pray natin na sana masaya na siya sa Celestial Lodge. Amen.
So mote it be.
So would it be.
Okay, so maganda yung topic natin ngayon, mga kuyang, kasi this is all about higher education.
Napakabigatin na ating guest.
Bigatin yung ating siguro diretso na natin to introduce. Siya po ay dati pong congressman ng Tribal Communities Association of the Philippines 10th Congress 1995 up to 1997. Siya din po ay Master in Education, and prior to that Master in Public Administration, Bachelor of Arts in Education, and finally, yung terminal course niya, Doctor of Peace and Development.
PhD.
And now, he's also a founding chair of Volunteer Individuals for Peace. Ito po ay non-governmental organization. Kaya siguro na-found niya to dahil siya yung first Filipino awardee ng Mahatma Gandhi for Non-Violent Peace. Awarded po ito lang itong March 2022, pero iginawad na to as since 2020 pa po. 2020.
Napakatindi ng award niya yan.
And incumbent ngayon po, Commission on Higher Education Commissioner.
Yes.
Oo. So, si Commissioner Ronald Adamat.
Greetings of peace to everyone, to your listeners. Thank you for having me here, Attorney Jerry. And
Si Atty. Sherwin po.
Attorney Sherwin.
Doc Arky
po.
Doc Arky.
Opo.
So, ako'y natutuwa at naimbitahan nyo ako dito sa programa ninyo, at sana ito hindi yung first and the last.
Of course. Kami mas natutuwa naman kami at pinuntahan niyo po kami.
Yes.
Napaka-busy
Yes.
yung schedule eh. Nabigyan niyo po kami ng
Since you
oras.
made mention na Commissioner about peace, ano ba itong Volunteer Individuals for Peace, Commissioner?
That's my brainchild. Ako'y organize niyan. I'm the founding chair. It was founded in 2018, but the DSEC registration came out in February of 2019. And that we launched this organization along with its theme song, We Are One, sa Philippine Sports Stadium near Philippine Arena, the stadium there. It was attended by some 30,000 students and faculty, and that from there on, marami nang nangyari, at itong nakaraang January 25, nagkaroon kami ng first National Peace Convention sa PICC, and attended by people from all walks of life, lawmakers, religious group, cultural group, women, youth,
Yes po.
and so many have attended, some 2,000 people.
Commissioner,
Yes.
anong po natin Ay, by the way, magandang gabi po. Si Attorney Sherwin po, para sa mga nakikinig sa atin. Ano po ba ang primary purpose, tsaka gaano po kalaki na ang membership ng VIP?
Basically, ang membership sa ngayon ay we're still growing.
Okay.
Marami na, at karamihan dito ay from the HCIs, or higher education institutions, particularly the state universities and colleges. So, as far as I'm concerned, I have 25 state universities and colleges under my charge. all of them are members of BIP. So this coming April 4,
Opo.
which is my big day, and you are
April 4.
invited in my Fiobagi Resto Bar. I think si Attorney
Nakapunta na
Jerry
po doon.
nakapunta doon.
Nasaan banda yun?
Sa Scout Borromeo,
Borromeo,
Quezon City. Oo.
Parang familiar ako doon sa lugar na
Oo, maraming
may katapat.
marami doon. So if you have
Peacemaking bar
time,
pala yun.
if you have
4.
time, April 4, 6:30.
Okay.
At medyo marami tayong bisita by that time. So the members, particularly the presidents of state universities and colleges, will take their oath at the time. So we have so many chapters already in Metro Manila alone, and Mindanao, Visayas, and Luzon for that matter. Now you're asking about the purpose or the goal or objective. Very simple. We are envisioning to transform the Philippines into a society of peace-loving Filipinos,
Wow.
living together in harmony, respect, to attain sustainable peace and development. So, and that's one. Number two is that the banner tagline is for BIP that believes that peace builds one nation, one future. Yes, through peace you can build a nation and one future.
And one future.
Yes.
Commissioner, matanong ko lang, balik tayo sa umpisa. Ano naging inspiration mo para mag-aral ng peace at the same time tumagtayo ng ganitong organization?
Naku, mahabang kwento yan.
Siguro,
Alam,
iksiyan lang natin, Commissioner. Iksiyan lang natin.
Iksiyan natin. Hindi. But that is a very, very interesting question. In all my speeches, if I'm being asked about that, very simple. Two things. Number one, first is that I consider myself as a child of war. There are two wars that affected my life. One is that I came from Mindanao, and I'm a victim of the centuries-long protracted war, physical violence in Mindanao. I cannot finish in one school in elementary because we have to transfer. We evacuated because we were disturbed by wars. And I experienced being hostage for 7 days. When our municipality in UP was conquered by the Black Shirt in the 70s. These were the groups of the MNLF at the time, MNLF, then they conquered our municipality. So we lived at the barrel of the gun, under the barrel of the gun for 7 days. So I was young then.
How old are you?
I was third year high school at the time. Pero we were trained by the airborne also. I was holding a gun also at the time. So lumaban din kami talaga. So biktima talaga kami ng
Can
gulo.
just imagine.
So that's one. Number two is that I belong to a tribe. I am sure you don't know this tribe, Taduray kung tawagin, because you cannot see that in book. What you can see in book is the word Tiruray, which is the corrupted terminology, because the right pronunciation is Taduray. Taduray. That's why in all my books I have corrected that using Swa sound Taduray. So being an IP or indigenous person, there is that inborn stigma of social persecution or stereotyping against indigenous peoples like me. I was bullied growing up. So that's one of the wars, the two wars in my life. Bullied as an IP, political reject, marginalized, poor, bobo, etc., etc. So that is painted on us. So these are the two wars. So talagang tinanggap ko yon, bagamat masakit sa loob ko. Pero anong ginawa ko? Right after graduation in college, I have 4 offers to go to teach in my alma mater at Notre Dame University, to teach at my alma mater in high school, St. Francis High School, run by the Episcopal Church, to go on priesthood by the Episcopal Church. Our church is in St. Luke's,
Oh, yeah.
the owner of St. Luke's Hospital, St. Andrews, and to go to military training. I slashed all three. I went to military with only one purpose in mind. If I become a military officer, I go revenge against the oppressors we have
So
in
may
Mindanao.
hate ka talaga.
May
nung
hate
time ka
ako.
nung-
Pero I went to
Vengeful
Camp
ka talaga
Kapinpin.
po dun, apa.
I went to Camp Kapinpin only to be slashed every time the final roster for the training is determined. Although I have completed all the documents, pumasa ako, mga exam, pinasa ko.
What was
Pero
the
wala
reason- what was the
akong
reason
backer. Wala akong backer. IP ako, tinitingnan akong isang ordinaryong tao. So hindi talaga nagtagumpay.
So, nagka-discrimination kahit
Because of that, wala akong backer. So, umuwi akong luhaan. Pero that's the time na nung nagturo ako, na-realize ko na baka this is not the
Calling.
the calling ko.
Yes,
This is not the calling
Galing.
of God.
tinadhana.
So, nag-take ako ng masteral degree hanggang sa nag-PhD ako dahil I come across one of the beautiful quotes of my respected philosopher in Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi.
Okay.
And the quote runs this way: be the change you wish to see in this world. Yun talaga ang
That's nice.
naitanim
For money
sa isip ko. Be the change you wish to see in this world. So, ikaw mismo yung magbigay ng
Start with
pagbabago sa iyong sarili at mag-chart ng iyong destiny. So, yun ang ginawa ko. Nag-take ako ng PhD in Peace and Development. And no, nothing in my wild dreams na one day magiging recipient ako ng Mahatma
award.
Gandhi
Yes,
Prize.
yes.
Yung pakiramdam yung idol na idol mo.
Yes.
So, nakuha mo yung award
So,
na.
kaya pinangatawanan ko na yung peace advocacy ko.
Tapos yung pagiging IP pa ni Sir,
Yes.
he was able to represent
The
group
tribe, the
as
tribe.
congressman
Yes.
sa 10th Congress.
Take
Yes.
note mga
Galing,
tagapakinig, ano to ha, yung award na to, para kang nanalo ng Miss Universe pag na-awardan ka nito. 250 countries ang kalaban mo dito, hindi to basta-basta.
Ang mga laureate niyan eh,
Only
sina
two,
Jimmy Carter, Nelson Mandela,
Ibigatin yung mga
Margaret Thatcher, Mikhail Gorbachev, yun ang mga kahilero mo. Hindi naman sa pinagmamalaki.
Ibang level, no?
During your time, Commissioner, ilan po kayong nanalo noon nung time mo? 2020?
Out of 258 nominees throughout the world, dalawa kaming
Wow.
nanalo. One from Myanmar, a monk. Ako
Monk.
naman, monk. Ako ay educator from the Philippines.
Wow.
The first.
Galing.
Pero
Yes.
nakita niyo yung pinagdaanan ni Sir, parang yun yung nagpatatag sa kanya at nagpalakas.
Yes,
eh, no?
yes.
Battle tested, ika nga.
Depende lang talaga kung paano mo gagamitin yung madedepress ka or mamotivate
Yes,
ka.
yes,
Mukhang
yes.
tamang paraan yung dinahak.
Kasi
ni
ang paniniwala
Commissioner.
ko, every time there is failure in my life, I take it as a challenge. Now, I have a quote, if one door is closed, a better door is open.
Galing.
Kasi mahilig ako I have a book on
Quotations.
quotes. 100 and more inspiring quotes.
Ang galing, galing.
Tama ano, pag window lang yung nag-open, maliit lang yun.
Dapat another door.
Dapat mas malaking pintuan.
A better door. It's going to open for
You
you.
mentioned, Commissioner, a while ago na Commissioner po kayo ng CHED.
Yes.
Was this piece already incorporated sa
Yeah.
curricula ng bawat higher education institutions po?
Yes, yan ang isa sa dahilan naging Mahatma Gandhi ako na awardee.
Okay.
I was able to convince the Inbank in 2019 na i-integrate ang peace education into the higher education curricula. And IP, Indigenous Peoples Education. So yung dalawa na yan na sponsor ko at integrated ngayon. It can come in two ways. Peace education can be integrated in relevant subjects like history, sociology, philosophy, etc., etc.
Hindi siya sariling subject.
And
Parang,
second is it can come as a standalone elective subject. Elective subject.
Elective.
So the same is true with IP education. So integrated yan ngayon. But some schools, some state universities and HCIs have already have already been teaching peace education. May mga degree programs, masteral, PhD, especially in Mindanao. Like Notre Dame University, my alma mater.
Yes.
Talagang yun ang, mayroon silang complete program for that. Cotabato State University is also like that.
Sir Commissioner, para lang maka-idea yung mga tao, ano yung tinuturo natin dito sa peace education? Meron ba tayong sample na...
Of
pwede
course, the
maituro?
nuances of peace education, the significance, so many. There is a framework, there's a roadmap for it, and it's really a program. It's a
Hindi tayo pwede
really
kumuha ng example.
alimbawa,
Paborito mong ituro tungkol.
yes, the nuances of peace. For example, what is the relationship between peace and development? So if you talk about peace, the other side of it is development, because peace is the driver for economic growth, for political maturity, for social reform, for moral recovery, it's geopolitics, etc. Because it involves diplomacy, relationship with other country, etc., etc. So many things. And to think that God is peace, the source of peace and the end of peace. And if you want to be a peace advocate, you have to be at peace with your God. And that you attain personal peace. And if you gain personal peace, then you are standing on solid ground in trying to promote the culture of peace to other people.
Ganun.
Ang galing,
So,
galing.
Yeah. May peace of spirit and peace of mind. Ayun,
Kaya sabi ko, there is a new virus discovered. Not COVID-19, but
peace
the
virus.
peace virus. Infect people not to rest in peace, but to live in peace.
Talagang quotation, ano? Maganda yung ano.
Kasama po ba yan doon sa Book of Corinthians?
Kasama.
Yung sa book 2, kasama naman.
You mentioned kanina, Commissioner, bago tayo mag-break, you mentioned na yung may compose kayo na song,
Yes.
which is in fact the song of VIP.
The team song.
Launching.
So, singer pa din po ba kayo o composer?
busy na.
Medyo kumakanta konti.
Kinuha na lahat
Pero,
ng commissioner.
Pero
May nanalo na.
kaya nga may bar eh.
Pwede nyo tingnan doon sa Spotify ko.
Ano, ipi-play po natin mamaya.
Hindi, ibig sabihin nandun makikita nyo kung ano yung mga songs na kinakanta ko.
Ay,
Nandun sa doon sa YouTube at saka yung sa Spotify. Oo. Pero yung We Are One, tama. Team song ng
VIP.
Volunteer Individuals for Peace.
Wow. So, i-play natin mamaya.
Ipi-play natin pagkabalik natin.
Yes, yes.
Pwede.
So, siguro, ano muna tayo? Time check, 7:25 po. Babalik po ang Kapatiran para sa Bayan.
In this world where everyone's divided, where you and I decided to define a boundary, there I dream a world where we all stand in place with all our hands. You and me are joined in harmony. We can make this world if we hold on together. We can share and work. We can make this place better if we are one.
yung...
it makes the one that just played is no other than composed by Commissioner Ronald Adamat for volunteer individuals for
Very nice.
peace.
Yes.
Very nice.
Baka yung keyword doon yung respect eh.
Oo.
May respect
Harmony,
talaga.
love.
So bago tayo mag-formally balik
Okay, tayo po ay papaalala ko lang po, tayo po ay napapanood via test broadcast sa Digital Free TV na Aliw 23. Sa Sky Cable naman, siya ay Channel 72, TV Plus, Channel 27, at GMA Afford the Box, Channel 32. Available din po tayo sa digital TV devices at TV receivers. Mangyari lamang na scan ang inyong digital TVs at channels boxes upang mapanood ang Aliw 23.
Okay, konting public service lang din po. PNP Lakas Tulungan Multipurpose Cooperative 43rd Founding Anniversary 48th General Assembly sa March 31 Friday 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. At the main function room PNP Multipurpose Center Camp Crame, Quezon City. Invited po dito all members, active PNP/AFP retirees and pensioners. Ang team po ng kanilang anniversary at General Assembly, PNP LTMPC at 63, a strong partner for a better economic life.
Okay, naka-plus po yan.
Sa mga may birthday naman po ng mga kuyang, kinalulungkot po namin na si Kuyang Jojo po talaga ang gumagawa ng ating mga birthday greetings ever since. Siya po talaga ang naglilista ng mga pangalan ng mga may kuyang na may birthday. So, kinalulungkot ko po, nag-a-adjust pa po kaming kapatiran para sa bayan para po mabalik po ang ating mga birthday greetings.
Yun po, kaya we encourage yung mga kuyang natin na nakikinig kung meron mga may
Share.
birthday celebrants o celebrators
Yes.
sa lunch nyo o sa family nyo, paki-message
Share.
po doon sa ating Facebook Live
Facebook
para
Live, yes.
mabati namin
WIZ.
on air.
That's
Opo.
correct, that's
882.
correct. Pero happy birthday na rin mga
Happy
kuyang
birthday
sirs.
mga kuyang.
Those who celebrating their birthdays today.
Yes.
Okay, so balik po tayo sa magandang topic napakagandang topic na peace. Sino pala nag-deliver nun, Commissioner?
Nag-perform si Nisha Bidanya from Idol Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Sa Idol
Contestant siya ng Idol.
yes, yes.
Ay, wow. Kaya parang ganda ng boses.
Ang galing, ang ganda ng boses.
High note pa siya.
Oo, high note.
Kaya-kaya, no?
Gusto ko talaga hand in hand we connect.
Di ba?
Bagay nun eh.
Di ba?
Baka pwede tayo magpa-compose kay Commissioner para dito eh.
Para sa
Kapatiran, para sa bayan.
By Commissioner Ronald Adamo.
Hindi siya yung... Kasi may mga composition na parang basic lang na
Hindi,
ganyan.
may
Pero siya,
ganun eh.
may biglang may kakaiba siyang... Hindi
Yes,
siya yung
yes.
stanza. Parang biglang hahabol yung salita. Biglang
Yes,
haba. So, very
Alam mo,
nice
siguro
composition,
dapat
bro.
mapakinggan din ninyo yung komposisyon ko on education.
Yun.
Wow.
Yun, ito topic natin next
Next
week.
week.
Entitled Education Builds the Future. Dalawang version yan. Yung parang pop version is performed by Angeline Quinto. And the other one is R&B style is by Daryl Ong.
Wow.
Yes.
So may slow, may pop din eh. Parang galing.
Yes.
Modern, oh.
And I have another song bago lang, yung entitled Mother. Tribute naman ito sa mga mother, especially
Sa Women's Month.
Oo nga eh.
Women's Month ngayon.
Oh,
March. Women's Month.
Women's Month.
OFW mothers.
Wow.
Hindi lang
Dalawang version din yon, sa Mangubat naman at saka Dream 7 banda at saka medyo pop din yung isa.
Kumbaga talaga catch all, eh, no?
Yes, yes.
Lupit na commissioner, hindi siya nag-stop sa peace.
Oo.
Talaga nagba-branch out.
May branch out.
Branch, oh.
Pero commissioner, ang galing kasi ang bata pa nung iyong program, pero talagang na-recognize siya agad internationally.
Yes.
In 2019 na tapos yung SEC, tapos bilang 2020, na-award na siya agad.
Tungkol sa Mahatma Gandhi.
Oo.
Hindi, kasi marami talaga akong involvement na sa peace initiatives.
So medyo naririnig ka na dati.
Hindi, yun kasi ni-nominate because you cannot just be You cannot just apply for it.
Apply,
You're being nominated. And
Yes,
you're nominated by
for
an
sure.
organization. So, tinignan nila yung mga peace initiatives ko from the longest time ang involvement ko on peace. Kasi as early as 1988, already, I was appointed by then Cory Aquino, President Cory Aquino,
Opo.
as one of the commissioners of the Regional Consultative Commission. This commission is enshrined in the Constitution, and the mandate of which is to assist Congress in drafting the Organic Act for the Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, at least to address the decades-long problem in Mindanao. So
Which is
it's
war.
peace-related.
Yes.
It's peace-related. So later on, I became a commissioner, a congressman, and one of the principal authors of IPRA, the Indigenous Peoples' Rights Act, which was hailed later on as the Magna Carta for Peace and Development of Indigenous Peoples. So ito naman yung ano. Tapos later during the time of President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, I was also appointed as member of the GRP Peace Panel for talks with the MILF.
Oh.
So that's why we have the BOL now and the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region. So yun ang mga initiatives ko hanggang sa napunta ako ng CHED, tapos na-integrate ko yung peace education into the higher
Layo
education.
naman.
Sa GRP dati, no?
Yes. So mahabang panahon.
Oh.
May dedication and passion, kaya talagang madadala
Oh,
madadala
ah,
ko.
yun,
Huwag
yun,
na pipigil,
yun,
huwag ka na
talaga-
pipigil.
Naka-leaning
Pero
towards
galing-
peace, eh.
Pero ang galing from hate na gusto mo kapag-marilan sa
Convert
MIL.
niya, no? Convert.
Papunta sa peace talks
Peace.
with MIL. So, ang ganda
That's why I'm
ng
coming
conversion
out
mo
with
talaga.
another book. I'm in the process of writing it. The title of the book is A Child of War.
Child of War.
A Child of War to a Man of Peace.
Wow.
Yan ang
Commissioner,
Ang bayan natin
may,
yun.
may question lang po dito yung isang kasama rin namin si Jopi Permin.
Okay.
Tinatanong niya po, ano raw po ba ang mga activities ng VIP at
Yes.
paano raw po ba maging membro dyan? May mga qualifications daw po
Gusto
ba?
na mag-member ni Kuya Joby.
Oh, very good. Kasama namin si
Kasama
Jopi.
namin dito sa
Very
Angkor.
peace loving po ito.
May biyahe lang siya ngayon.
Opo,
kaya hindi siya
very
nakapunta.
peace loving din po ito.
That's a very good question. Number one, to become a member, you have to be a peace advocate.
Yun.
Okay
Peace
na ba yung may
advocate.
kaso?
By heart. By heart. What do you mean kaso? Depende sa kaso. Depende sa kaso. So, case-to-case basis. So, yun ang primary qualification. If you are not really a peace advocate, then it's very ironic for you to aspire
join, yes.
to aspire as a member kasi
Logical,
you
syempre.
cannot you cannot manifest that. You have
Yes,
to manifest it in your day-to-day life. Being a peace advocate.
Hindi, paano kung gano'n? Gusto kong maging peace advocate. May training ba yun? Or may wala na akong pagdaanan para... Kasi
pwede-
gusto ko maging peace at myself.
Pwede kang we have some orientations
Yun.
about the significance of peace to national unity, to economic prosperity, etc.
So,
The song itself speaks for it eh. Oo, ano yung it encapsulates the true essence
Siguro
of
Kuya,
peace.
pupunta tayo sa April 4. yun
April
eh.
4. So,
Yun,
parang
yun.
May
So, yung mga-
formation.
Yes, so yung mga activities ng VIP na tinatanong niya, marami tayong activities. Like,
Yes.
for example, tuloy-tuloy na ito, nagkaroon tayo National Peace Convention sa PICC. Ang susunod, it's either Mindanao, Visayas, or Luzon, National Peace Convention, Luzon Peace Convention, or Visayas Peace Convention. It depends. That's why we are tying up with the DILG kasi align namin yung program
Yun.
ng DILG through the local government units in the promotion of peace. So, this coming, if you have time, this coming April 1, mayroon tayong national on-the-spot painting for peace.
Peace.
So,
May activities.
Sa
dyan
Circle.
Dyan sa Quezon
City.
Memorial Circle. So, lahat ng mga regional champions mag-compete dyan.
Magkukonvene na sila dyan.
Yes.
So mga, they are winners in their own
In the
regions.
regions.
na.
Oo, in the region. But selected regions lang, hindi lahat ng
So
region.
national level na to.
So, national level.
Ilan
So,
po yun, Commissioner? Yung
sa national level, 10.
10 sila.
Sampu.
Yun.
Doon sila magpe-paint or
Doon, on the spot. On the spot.
no.
On the spot.
Anong oras yun, Commissioner?
9 to 4.
Para sa public din.
9 to 4.
9 to 4.
That's a Saturday. You can come, open to the public.
Yun.
You can see how the theme is peace builds one nation, one future. So they have to transform that into visual arts.
Yung,
Five hours
yung ano, yung banner card ng VIP, no? Ito yung ano, no?
Yes.
Yung, yung tagline ng VIP.
Yes. Tapos medyo may 50,000 yung first.
Ano?
30,000 yung second, 20,000 third, then all 7 participants will receive a consolation prize of 3,000 each.
Knowing na nanalo na
Pero
sila
kasi
sa region nila.
nanalo na yan.
Meron na yun.
may price na sila.
Tapos may
Okay.
plaque.
Sinagot
of
niya rin yung
appreciation.
pamasahe po nila.
So ulitin
Yes.
natin na Commissioner yon, ulitin natin para malaman ng public yung painting.
On the spot, painting competition.
Championship na? Championship.
National level na to.
National level.
Oh.
April 1.
April 1 Saturday from
9 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock. The
Yeah.
awarding is 4 o'clock.
4 p.m. po.
And the chairman of the panel of judges is Cesar Montano.
Cesar Montano.
So mapapanood ng
Si
lahat
Buboy.
habang
Si
nag-Buboy
Buboy.
yung mga...
Yes, mapanood
Saya
mo
Sa,
talaga
saan
yan.
po ulit to? Sa Quezon
Quezon
Memorial
Memorial
Circle.
Sa gitna.
Yan, open to the public. Siyempre, mag-converge dyan ang mga tao. So, may natural audience ka
Yeah.
talaga
Yes,
dyan.
Naka-pressure naman.
Yung mga so malamang si Doc Jopi, since interested siyang sumali doon sa VIP po, pwede siyang pumunta.
Pumunta,
no?
yes.
At least may makausap siyang mga members din, makapag-inquire
Correct,
kung ano ba yung mga
Yes.
Baka pwede nyo rin i-demonstrate yung shake hands ng ano ng
Shake hands ng VIP.
VIP, oh.
Peace.
Meron.
Ganyan.
yeah. Ulit natin, no? Para makita yun.
di ba?
Peace eh. Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. Peace
Ganyan.
talaga. Oh. You shake with the peace.
Yes. Oo.
Hindi
Galing,
yung
ah, galing.
peace.
Oo nga, no?
Hindi peace.
Peace. Peace. Oh.
Peace.
Not peace.
Meron di bang pass bump?
Peace.
Peace.
Hindi peace. Peace. Magaling ka talaga, Doc.
Speaking of other activities ng VIP, mayroon tayong establishment ng mga peace monuments sa mga state universities and colleges. Marami na yan.
Galing, galing.
Tapos we created peace clubs among students.
Okay.
Instead of joining the left-leaning ideology group, so this is an antidote to, you know,
So, siguro, time check muna po tayo.
Time check,
Magbabalik
yes.
po ang kapatiran para sa bayan. 7:25 po, 7:45 ng gabi. Babalik po ang kapatiran para sa bayan. Oo.
kapatiran para sa
Kasama pa rin natin si Commissioner Ronald Adamat ng Commission on Higher Education. Okay.
alam nyo, napakaganda yung title nyo, Kapatiran para sa Bayan. It is peace-related also. Oo.
Relate pa. Oo.
Yes. Napakaganda.
Di ba, member ka rin po ng fraternity rin po, no?
Yes. Alpha Sigma Phi.
Alpha Sigma Phi.
Oo. Tapos Eagles din tayo.
Eagle.
Okay.
And I think they are also recruiting me to be a member of the Tigers.
Oo.
Oh.
Yes.
May Lions pa.
Lions Club. Rotary. Dami.
Kasi ito po talaga, ang ano natin programa is mga fraternal and brothers po.
Fraternal,
Okay.
Kaya kasama si Commissioner. Fraternal brother din eh.
Oo, kasi fratman din ako eh.
Ano masasabi niyo po sa pinakamainit na issue ngayon about hazing?
Ay, may batas dyan eh.
Iba lang.
May batas dyan na bawal talaga.
Commissioner, ano pa po yung mga ano? So nabanggit nyo kanina, at least you are a peace advocate.
Yes.
Ano pa po yung mga ibang qualifications? Saka, Ano po, parang may nabanggit din kayo kanina off the air na iba-ibang level of membership.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that one, sir?
Yes, sa qualification, of course, wala naman talaga tayong pinipili kasi
Discrimination tayo, yun.
multi-sectoral tayo.
Okay.
Kung sino man ang interesado, pwedeng magbago. Isa sa advocacy ng VIP is to invite you if you are outside the realm of governance or government, then we can invite you to join the folds of the government again. So yun ang
Binabagay sa mga leaders na.
yes purpose niya. So multi-sectoral, anybody can join. Hoping na talagang i-champion nila yung cause ng VIP, which is the promotion of the culture of peace. So in terms of the membership, tatlong category. Mayroon tayong peace
Volunteer.
ambassadors.
Ambassadors.
Peace ambassadors. Like in my case, I am the chairman and the national peace ambassador. Now, all the officers, chapter officers, officers of all the what they call
Regional.
chapters throughout the country
Yes.
can be part of the category on peace ambassadors.
Okay.
Oo, tapos yung mga ordinary members ay pwede silang maging peace messengers. At yung mga salaylayan ng lipunan na ang may contribute lang yung sarili, yung time nila, o yung resources medyo limited, pwede silang mga peace volunteers. Kasi kung peace ambassadors ka, may kaakibat na responsibilidad yan.
Yes, yes.
So, peace messenger, may kaakibat na ano. Pero hindi pa namin in-impose masyado yan ngayon dahil hindi pa nga tapos yung website. So, doon natin ma-access later on kung ano yung anong tungkol sa VIP, how to become member, etc., etc. So, pero mayroon ng FB page.
Yun. Baka
access.
pwede yung
Ano po yung
pakibanggit,
FB page?
Commissioner.
Yung VIP mismo.
Volunteer individual.
Volunteer Individuals for Peace. Mayroon.
VIP, Volunteer Individuals for Peace.
Lalabas na po doon yung
Yes.
site.
Oo.
So kung may mga
Pero
questions
darating
po
na.
sila,
Darating na, malapit na
Yung
siguro
website
baka
po.
next week siguro yung website. So, kasi it takes 45 days
Ah,
to work on it
So for the meantime po, kung may mga questions sila, pwede po dun sa
Pwede.
sa Facebook page muna.
so parang may requirements para maging member, maging
Yes,
ambassador,
yeah.
and maging
Messenger.
Oo.
messenger.
Oo. At willing sila mag-take out as official members. Halimbawa, in your case, kung mayroon kayong grupo na you can organize, then if they are willing to take their oath, then you can just
Yes.
call me and I'll go there, administer
okay.
the oath, for example.
Okay,
Ganon. Then, automatically, you become peace ambassador.
Mukhang yung mga
Automatic,
yung mga host ng kapatiran para sa bayan.
Magiging peace ambassadors.
Sasabihin po namin kay President Ricky Ko.
Yes, yes.
Isa na lang isang oath-taking na lang yung mga
Correct.
Pwede.
Yun sana,
At
no?
pwede, di ba?
Siyempre po, Commissioner, alam niyo naman, yung aming programa ay laging bukas para sa serbisyo publiko. Kung may mga announcement kayo, lalong-lalo na
Yeah.
patungkol sa kapayapaan at may mga activities kayo, lagi po kami bukas.
Very
para-
good.
Yes po.
Very good.
Siguro, because of limited time, sabihin nyo na po yung mga programa
Message
nyo.
nyo muna sa mga tao.
Yun,
Message nyo po.
nakikinig sa atin.
Opo.
Message nyo po sa kanila.
Yeah. Of course, tulad ng naibanggit ko kanina, ang pinakalayunin ng VIP ay sana magkaroon ng society. We can transform the Philippines into a society of peace-loving Filipinos living together in harmony, respect to attain sustainable peace and development. Inimbitahan ko kayo kung talagang mayroong puwang ang kapayapaan sa inyong puso, you can join VIP. Join the bandwagon because I am sure that will not go any wrong in this kind of advocacy. We understand that if there is peace, then there is development and all other things will follow. You see how you can imagine how close to perfection this world can be if there's peace and there is development. So, I'm inviting all of you. Ito, kung sana itong programa ninyo ay makakarating sa Malacanang at ay panawagan ko kay His Excellency President Bongbong Marcos dahil ito ay ipinasa bilang isang resolution ng First National Peace Convention noong January 25 sa PICC, urging the President to declare a National Peace Day
Wow,
in the
yun ang maganda.
Philippines.
National Peace Day.
Which can also be a truce day.
Yes.
There's one day designated
In a year.
for all Filipinos to celebrate the significance, the value of peace,
Ganda nun.
and to make amends for people
papatawarin.
we somehow
Ang ganda. Ang ganda.
offend
And
down the
your
line.
forgiveness, no?
We can forgive at that very moment, and all instrumentalities of government will join hands to celebrate.
nice, huh?
If there is one in the US like Thanksgiving Day, in the Philippines, if we can institutionalize a National Peace Day.
Peace Day.
And this would be the realization of the
Yes.
national unity agenda of the President.
Yeah.
Because I believe a national unity agenda cannot be given through a silver platter.
Correct.
There should be a lot of peace building, peacemaking, intercultural, interreligious dialogue, etc., etc. So I even come up with a framework which I call PBBM-SD, which we
What is
also
that
submitted to
for?
the President. Literally speaking, President Bongbong Marcos Sara Duterte. But the meaning of that within the context of peace is peace builds, binds, minds for sustainable development.
Oh, galing.
Builds, binds,
Minds for sustainable development.
Kompleto.
peace and
Kompleto.
development pa rin.
Yes. Yun, susundin lang yung roadmap na yun. And national unity, the attainment of national unity is not impossible. So kung nakikinig man si Presidente, I think this is not just my personal call. This is the call of the people who have attended the National Peace Convention.
Yes.
And I think it will cascade throughout the countries because
Correct.
sooner or later we'll be coming up with Luzon, Luzon Peace Convention, Visayas and Mindanao. So, yan pa rin ang panawagan nila. At ito ay sabi nila legacy. Legacy ko, legacy ng President. But I don't call it that way. I call it as a gift. A gift to the Filipino people, especially to the next generation of Filipinos. Maaaring hindi natin ma-feel yan ngayon kasi nagsisimula pa lang tayo.
Our children.
Pero yung our children
Yes.
and the children, kapu-apuhan.
Okay.
Ang ganda, ganda.
Ano ko to kasi pag parang ang ganda nitong reminder. Kunyari may long work kayo ng kapatid mo. Tapos
Yes.
bilang, uy, magpipis day na bukas.
Oo.
Parang magandang reminder na parang
Mag-event
makakaway mo.
araw na to.
Parang trigger mechanism yun eh.
Trigger.
Kasi
Yes.
paminsan di mo alam kung kailan kayo mag-uusap.
Yes.
Galing,
Di mo alam
galing.
kung kailan kayo makipagbate.
In due
Kung
time,
merong
diba? In due
biglang
time.
may
Pero
isang
ito na.
araw na reminder na,
Pwede.
ito na yun. Ganun.
May motivation.
Oo, kahit sa-
both of you.
Kahit sa gera, kung may peace day, at least one day ceasefire lang. Ilang
Oo,
tao
truce
na yung
day.
masisave, di ba?
Truce day.
Mga ganun.
Truce day.
Oo, galing, galing.
Parang, uy, magbibiroan yan, mga meme. Siyempre, uy, magpipeace day na bukas.
Di ba?
Pwede naman. Pwede naman tayo. Di ba? O, nakikita ko yung
Napakasaya,
vision.
di ba?
Maganda
Yes,
yan in
yes.
the long run.
Napakasaya.
Commissioner, your Facebook page again para doon sa mga gustong to get in touch with you with regard to
Yes.
VIP.
Very simple lang naman. Yung PFB page ko, Ronald Adamat lang. Oo.
Yes. And may gusto ka bang batiin?
Ah, pati yung family mo, Commissioner.
Babatiin ko muna yung sarili ko.
Correct, correct.
No, because I'm celebrating my birthday on April 4.
Ay!
Oh, that's why.
Kaya pala.
That's why.
Advance.
I'm
Advance.
inviting you. I'm
Yes.
inviting you, the three of you.
Thank you, thank you,
Pio
Commissioner.
Bagi Resto Bar.
Okay,
6:30. So, yeah, at mga lahat ng mga peace advocates throughout the country. I hope we can rebuild our country.
Yes.
And we can only do it if we are one for love, one for respect, one for harmony, and that we become one big family in tune with one melody.
Pili ko sa speech nag-umpisa yung lyrics nung kantang
Sige po, ako po, batiin ko lang ulit yung aking mga anak, si Sofia, si Shane, si Sean, tsaka si Santi. At wala rin ako last week kasi, so pinapaabot ko rin ang aking pakikiramay sa mga naulila ni Dobs Jojo Narciso.
Ako rin po, nananawagan ako sa may kumuha nung
Ay, oo nga.
yung earn. So, kumuha ng earn ni Kuyang Jojo. Please lang po.
Pakisolid.
Bigyan na po natin ng kapayapaan yung pamilya ni...
In the name of peace.
In the name of peace.
Yes,
Sige
yes.
po, peace. Kasi yung pamilya po nila ay nag-hurt sila ngayon at kung dumagdag pa to yung para dun sa onting salapi, para dun sa earn, ay, balik na po natin.
Yes
And
po.
pero sa pamilya ko po, na laging may sakit kasi pa minahawang isa tuloy-tuloy na sa aking mga
Reaction.
children. And thank you sa aking wife na talaga nag-aalaga sa amin lahat.
Okay, binabati ko rin yung dalawa kong anak, si Emil at saka si nandun commissioner nung nakaraan.
Yes,
Oo,
pamilya mo.
si Emil at saka si Iya.
Yeah.
And Shane. Okay.
At aking family rin, members, mga
Okay.
loved ones ko.
Okay.
Saka mga indigenous peoples throughout the
Okay. So, pasalamat din sa ating tech, Jun Aguba, Sam Villanueva, writer Jen Patrolia, CA James De Jesus, Jessa Barameda. Ang susunod na programa po ay Stories by Pangga, Nika with Nika Abaw.
Peace everyone.
Peace.
May shake din, may shake.
Oh, handshake,
Ayan, handshake. Yun!
Peace, ma'am. Peace, ma'am.
Okay. So again, salamat po ulit. Magbabalik po next week ang Kapatiran para sa Bayan.